Hi, everyone. Have you ever looked at someone and thought, wow, they have such a special gift? Maybe they're naturally comfortable with people, or maybe they inspire others through music. Maybe animals instantly trust them, and maybe they always know the right thing to say. But what if your soul came into this life with a gift just as beautiful? What if the reason you haven't recognized it is simply because you've forgotten? Today, we're opening the Akashic Records to explore one powerful question. What gift did you bring into this lifetime? So let's find out together. I'm Diane G. I'm an Akashic Records reader and an emotional energy healer, and you're watching Soul Cloud. Hello and welcome, everyone. I want to say hi to the people who are here. First in the chat is Sonia. Hi, Sonia. Thank you for being here. There we go. And Mangled Unicorn, our mod extraordinaire. Thank you so much for being here very early. And Nancy Ray is here. Hi, Nancy. And Old Wind Walker is here, who is definitely interested in knowing this one. Thank you. Uh, Venus. Hi, Venus. Thank you so much for your gift. And then Red Dragon Kim is here. Hello, Kim. And the Painless is here. And Nancy Ray. Hypnicity Nalani. Hi, Nalani. Angelique is also here. Hi, Angelique. And Lo is here. Hi, Lo. Hi, Lo. That sounded funny. Tina Bobina is here. Hi, Tina. And Four is here. Hi, Four. And Liz and Oz is here. Hi, Liz. And Mere Dragon is here. Yeah. I'm close to hitting 1K subscribers, 1,000 subscribers. Just 10 more to go. So if you're watching here and you like the content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done that yet. Marfel is here. Hi, Marfel. Carrie. Hi, Carrie. Uh, So again, today we're reading on the topic, what gift did you bring into this lifetime? So if it's your first time here, Soul Cloud is a show where we talk about spiritual concepts and ask some pretty interesting or maybe weird questions about the soul. Um, if you're into weird stuff like that, you're in the right place. It doesn't matter if you're watching the replay. If a message resonates for you, please take it. Because whenever we do this general readings, the messages that come through aren't just for the people who are here live or the people who get drawn. Spirit knows who's gonna watch. I don't know how they do it, but they do. So they know who's gonna watch. They know the messages that they need to hear. So it's often not just for the people who are watching, or I mean, here during the live session. But if you're interested in getting a mini reading, like the people who will be drawn later, please make sure that you subscribe. This is a show that I do every week, every Sunday. So you will get to catch more shows if you subscribe. So again, thank you everyone for being here. I'm so grateful every week that I see you here. Um, One of the biggest misconceptions that we carry about this topic, about our gifts, something that we have, I mean, we think that gifts are something that we have to discover somewhere out there, that if we work hard enough or search long enough, we'll eventually find them. But the Akashic Records usually surprise me. It offers a different perspective. They remind us that every soul enters this lifetime carrying unique qualities that have been cultivated across many experiences. Like, it surprises me whenever I see talents projected in or shown in different lifetimes, and then the person I'm reading for usually says, "Oh, I play this musical instrument in this lifetime," or that I sing in this lifetime, or "Oh, I'm strong as well in this lifetime," or "I'm an empath." And people don't think that it's a gift that they carried over, or they don't realize that it is. Maybe they just don't remember. So I hope that today's episode will help people remember, or if not remember, recognize their gifts. I was actually thinking of a different topic, but I was steered towards this direction by my spirit guide. So yeah, I'm excited about today's topic. Usually when that happens, it means there's someone in the audience. Doesn't matter again if you're here live or watching the replay. Usually there's someone in the audience who needs to hear something. So yeah, I'm excited about that. Um, Today's reading isn't going to tell you what career you should pursue or what your defining life purpose is. But yeah, it's an invitation to remember. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. And trust that the messages your soul needs will find its way to you. Okay, I'm just scrolling up to see if I missed anyone. Oh, Erin is here. Hi, Erin. And Lori is here. Barbara is here. Hi, Barbara. And Linda Keltzer is here. And Lily is here. So again, the hashtag for today is scrolling down below. Type in hashtag gift if you'd like to get a mini reading today. Okay. So before I draw for people to read for, let's take three deep centering breaths. I'm going to open the Akashic Records. So everyone join me in breathing. Let's take a deep breath in, like we're smelling a flower. And breathe out, like we're blowing a candle. And let's repeat that 2 times more. Only the highest frequency of love and light can remain in the sacred space and all objects in the sacred space. For the highest good of this group, consisting of myself, those who are watching right now, those who will join us later, and those who will watch the replay. All other energies must leave now. All other energies must leave now. All other energies must leave now. Now I call in the highest level of the divine that knows that love is the power and the truth from which we read, our highest level guides and angels to help us with this reading. Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron, please hold the sacred space. And so it is. And so we do acknowledge the forces of light, asking for guidance, direction, and courage to know the truth as it is revealed for our highest good, the highest good of all, and the most benevolent outcome. Akashic Records Master, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please let us know this group in the light of the Akashic Records and enable us to share the wisdom and compassion that the Masters, teachers, and loved ones have for us. The records are now open. Yay! Oh, yeah, I do have a Sailor Moon. Here, that Sailor Moon. You're awesome. You spotted that, Leah. Oh, Cindy Shay and Liebers are here. Hello, Cindy and Liebers. I must have missed the comment. And Kiara is also here. Hi, Kiara. Okay. So if you haven't done that yet, type in hashtag gift. You don't have to keep on repeating it, but if you type it once and you've entered it, yeah, that's good to go for the entire episode. First person we are reading for Linda Keltzer. Congratulations, Linda. And please say hi in the chat. So for today, we're not doing the usual where you type in the question. We are again going to answer the question. This one. What gift did I bring into this lifetime? So you just need to say hi in the chat. Next person. Marfel 111. Congratulations, Marfel. Please say hi in the chat. Barbara Heartlove. Barbara, congratulations, and please say hi in the chat. Stripper 4. Hypnicity Nalani, congratulations, and please say hi in the chat. Oh, I'm muted. Thank you so much, Jacqueline. I was just saying, uh, thank you for that, Jax. So I was just saying, Linda, um, I was asking the masters, what gift did you bring into this lifetime? What I'm seeing is actually a past lifetime that you had, I think, in the Middle East because of the clothes. You were a woman in that lifetime, And the gift that they're showing me, the best way I can describe it is the gift of like selfless generosity. I don't know if it resonates for you, Linda. Let me know if it does. Because in that past lifetime that they were showing me, you weren't well off, and you were even going hungry. And the only thing that you had during that time was water. Water. And the way that they're showing it to me is that there were some travelers who have been traveling for several days and they didn't have any water. And you were so happy. Really, you were so happy when that group of travelers came in because the only thing that you had to offer, the only thing that you had was water. And you were like, oh my gosh, thank you that I get to give water to these people, even though I didn't have any or any other thing. What they wanted or what they needed is something that I had. And it just amazed me, that gift of yours, to be able to selflessly give and in a way look for the brighter side. You didn't have much. Again, all you had was water during that lifetime. And it was many, many years ago. It doesn't feel like recent. It was at least 1,000 years ago, is what the Akashic Records masters are telling me. So around 1,000 years ago. But yeah, that is a gift that you have brought with you in this lifetime. I don't know if that makes sense. Let me know in the comment section or in the chat, Linda. But thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you. And I hope that helps. Oh, hello, Jan. Thank you so much for being here. And Cheryl is here. Hi, Cheryl. And Linda says, thank you. Yes, it makes sense. You had that, you have this ability to really look into the bright side of things. It's amazing. Your gift is amazing, Linda. And then next is Marfel 111. Hi, Marfel. Okay, gosh, Rockets Masters, what gift did Marfel bring into this lifetime? Marfel, do you write? Because immediately what I saw was someone holding a pen and writing. Oh, okay. They're telling me that your gift, you have the gift of channeling. What you were writing, I think it's a story. You're writing a story in the vision that they're showing me, but they're telling me that that story is actually channeled information. So you have the ability to channel. What you were doing was automatic writing. You think, or you don't think at all. The words just flow freely to you. It's amazing. You're a channeler. First, you're a channeler, and then second, you're a creative writer. Oh, that reminds me. Gerald and I did this episode a few weeks ago about creativity and spirituality. And it's something that we discussed as well, how some ideas might come from spirit. And I think it fits you well. Oh, okay. Marfel says, oh, I did write so much when I was younger and saw visions of past life as a writer, but I stopped a long time ago. Oh, why did you stop? Well, you can pick it back up if should you wish to. Uh, but yeah, it's a gift that you had with you from past lifetimes, and they're showing me. I think it's more than one because I've been seeing different versions of that pen. Yeah, the Akashic Records masters are confirming that. Uh, I asked if you've been a writer in your past lives or in more than one past lives, and they said yes. Yes, you were. That's amazing. But yeah, it's a gift. If you haven't recognized that it is a gift, this is a gift that you've carried with you for several lifetimes. And it's a gift that I hope you remember. So thank you so much, Marfel, for letting me do this reading for you, and I hope that helps. Ah, Linda is here. Hi, Linda. And the next person is Barbara. Hi, Barbara. Okay, what gift did Barbara bring into this lifetime with her? Which is she? Is she the boy or the woman? Okay, the woman. Hmm. This happened when she's male as well. So just within the family. Okay, within the family. Barbara, what I was seeing was a past lifetime. I think it looks kind of like medieval, and you look like a noble in that past lifetime because you were a woman dressed in really fine clothes, and you were traveling through a carriage, and you were directing people. You were directing like the stable boy to carry the boxes into the carriage. You were very hands on. The gift that you have is the ability to manage people. But I asked, is it like a general leadership skill? And they were telling me her specialty is managing a household. There's something about like a smaller intact group. Yeah, you usually are more focused at that. They're telling me uh, than in big organizations. So you're kind of a leader. And the word that was flashing in my mind is matriarch. Whenever you're in a female role, you're like the family matriarch. Yeah, you don't let the guys boss you. Whenever you're a female, is what they were showing me because I asked, does she also do this when she's male? And they're like, yeah, but you have to highlight that she does this even though she's a woman. So regardless of your gender, you become like the head of the family. So they were showing me. You have the ability to manage people and direct people and connect with them as well. Because I'm seeing that your family members, they would walk up to you whenever they have problems, and it doesn't have to be financial problems. But in that lifetime that they're showing me, where you are wealthy and noble, yeah, sometimes that's the case. But they also come to you when they have problems about marriages, like matchmaking and all. They're showing me that you have the ability to problem solve. That's a gift that you carried over to this lifetime. Specifically, I think from several lifetimes, but they were highlighting that one, that particular one. Yeah. I hope that helps, Barbara. And thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you. And let me know if that makes sense. Oh, hello, mystical signatures. Ah, Barbara says, I come from strong women. I can see that. Yeah. Like, regardless if you're a man or a woman, you're a strong leader. It's amazing. Your gift is amazing. Okay. So, next person is Nalani. Hi, Nalani. Okay, is this lifetime that you're showing me here on Earth? Was it this in Pleiades as well? Sirius. Water planet. Mintaka. this planet or this star system? I don't know. Was it in this galaxy? They're showing me a galactic lifetime hypnicity, so I'm trying to figure out where this is. But what I'm seeing initially is a body of water. And you were at the side, meditating. Where was this, Masters? Can you let me know? Oh, Beta Centauri. Okay, okay. They told me that it was in Beta Centauri. That makes sense. Beta Centauri had a lot of water. So yeah, you had a past lifetime in Hadar or in Beta Centauri, but you weren't living in the water for some reason. You were outside. Uh, you were on land. But what I'm seeing is that you're meditating and you're connecting with everything. You were connecting with the universe. The gift that you have is a gift of channeling. You have the gift of finding peace within yourself. You don't need other people. No, oh, you don't need other people's validation to feel at peace with yourself. That's what they're telling us. So in the vision that they're telling me or that they're showing me, you're just sitting on a rock, sitting on the rock and then meditating. You're connecting. And information just flows through you. It's not information that's like translatable in words. But I'm seeing you getting messages from spirit. They're telling me you are receiving guidance. And it's something that you still bring with you today. You can still connect with spirit. You can still connect with the oneness. Is the phrase that they're telling me, connect with the oneness. Then maybe that's why they were highlighting it. Or hypnicity is saying, I recently told my sister that I don't need her approval. Yeah, you don't need her approval. You can find peace within yourself, and it's a gift. Not a lot of people has realized that you can find peace just on your own. You don't need other people's opinions and validations to be able to feel at peace. So I hope this is a gift that you recognize, and I hope this reading has helped you. And thank you so much for letting me read for you today. Erin is saying, it's a lucky Linda day. Now we got two of them here. Sometimes we have 3 or 4 Lindas. I love it when that happens. Or Barbaras. We have a lot of Barbaras in the community as well. Okay. Next. Oh, I'm done with 4. So it's time to draw for another set. If you haven't done it yet, the hashtag today is hashtag gift. And we're asking the question, what gift did I bring into this lifetime? Ta-da! There we go. When your name is drawn, please say hi in the chat. Jan, Silky Steel Kitchen Witchery. Congratulations, and please say hi in the chat. Jax, Mangled Unicorn. We have Jen and Jax. Please say hi in the chat, Jax. And thank you again for your help a while ago. Next is Mystical Signatures. Mystical Signatures, please say hi in the chat. Next, Deep Painless. Deep Painless, congratulations, and please say hi in the chat. I'll do another round after this one. So if you haven't done it yet, please type in hashtag gift. I'll do another draw for later. So that's Jan, Jack's Mystical Signatures, and Deep Painless. I got you all four. So first person for this round is Jan. What gift did she bring into this lifetime that she isn't aware of yet, Masters, or she doesn't recognize that's a gift? Not friends. Can you show me where? Romania. Watercolor. Watercolor. Jan, I don't know if you draw or paint in this lifetime, but they were showing me a past lifetime in a European country where you were painting. You were doing watercolor paints, specifically. Ah, and you were male in that lifetime. I'm seeing your hand was kind of wrinkly, so you were a bit on the older side during that lifetime that they're showing me. And they're telling me it was Romania, past lifetime in Romania. What did she paint? Ah, okay. You were channeling in that lifetime as well. But the way the information comes through, it comes through in colors. Because I wasn't seeing you um, doing specific drawings, okay? They were abstract. You were painting in colors and just experimenting on the different shades of colors that you can put on paper. And the way that one color mixed with another in different shades can create a new color. So it's like both alchemy and channeling in one. That's an amazing gift. The way that they're showing it to me, uh, and they're telling me that it brought you joy in that lifetime. Because in that lifetime, they're telling me when you were younger, you were focused on working for your family. When you were, I'm seeing a child or younger, like before you turned 20, you were sketching. So they were showing me um, that's how you expressed your creativity. You were sketching, but you had to focus on your family from your 20s on. Work was your focus. So after you retired, you went back into something creative. But this time, instead of a pencil and a sketch pad, you went into painting watercolors or using watercolors as your medium. Silky Steel or Jan is saying, I can match shades without putting things next to each other. Amazing. It was something that you experimented on a lot, is what they were telling me, and what they were showing me, because you would do that endlessly, and there's something beautiful that you created, or there are a lot of things. Um, I'm seeing just a lot of sheets of paper of art that you've created. Most of them are colors that are just blending into each other. Abstract work that's just amazing. They look like fluffy clouds, and I love clouds. I hope that helps. If you haven't recognized that it's a gift that you carried over from a previous lifetime, it is because of the way you blended the colors. Amazing! I'm getting chills. Jan is saying I started doing watercolors before I was in kindergarten. Amazing. So I hope that helps. It helps you remember. And thank you so much, Jan, for letting me do this reading for you. And next person is Jax. Hot diggity dog. Okay. Akashic Records Masters, what's a gift that Jax brought into this lifetime that maybe she hasn't recognized yet that it's a gift? What I'm seeing, Jax, isn't a past lifetime, but they're telling me or they're showing me you organizing paper, like documents, rather. You're organizing documents. And they're telling me you have the ability to recognize patterns, whether it's documents or behaviors, is what they're telling me. You always see the big picture. Oh. You always see the big picture and you see where specific things fall into place in that big picture. That's so how you see patterns. And that's how you problem solve, is what the records are telling me. Okay, can you show me specific lifetimes where this was developed or she was using this gift? I'm seeing a past lifetime that you had as indigenous person. Um, and the way you use this gift is that you had the ability to predict, quote unquote, predict where like pests are going to attack based on the season. But it's not just the season that you looked for, it's weather patterns. So you knew when they are likely going to come. I'm seeing locusts, specifically locusts. You had the ability to understand their pattern, and not just them, other animals as well. And so people thought you were predicting the future, like you were guessing, like it was guesswork. Uh, but no, it's just that you understood the patterns. That okay, if the specific pattern happens, this pest is going to come, so I need to prepare. That's how you thought of things in that past lifetime that they're showing me. You were male in that lifetime. But yeah, it's something that you brought with you in this particular lifetime, the ability to see patterns. Oh, Jack is saying very, very true. AUDHD here. I love the people watch too. Awesome. Data is important. I stand by that statement. Yeah. You have the ability to analyze data and then look at it from a big perspective and see where it fits. That's how you recognize the patterns. Is how it was explained to me by the masters. But yeah, it's an amazing gift that you have, Jacqueline. Awesome. I hope that helps. And thank you again for letting me do this reading for you. And then next up is mystical signatures. Okay. Akashic Records Masters. What gift does mystical signatures have that maybe she hasn't realized or remember that it's her gift? I was asked to breathe, or I felt like I had to. And I'm like, why? And they told me that it's because your gift, your ability, or your gift that you carried over from previous lifetimes is the ability to center yourself. Whenever there's chaos happening around, you don't panic that often, is what they were telling me. Because you just take a deep breath and then you ground. It's awesome. Okay. I'm gonna get more specifics on that. Like what lifetime? Can you show me a lifetime where she practiced this gift? Okay. They're telling me that breath is your anchor. Whenever you meditate, focus on your breath, or that you focus on your breath whenever you meditate. What's this? Titan? Mystical signatures. Have you seen the movie Titanic? Mystical signatures is saying this is a fact. I believe in breath, in breath, I think, and have a shirt that says breathe. Okay, mystical signatures is saying yes. Because I'm seeing the Titanic. Did she have a past lifetime in the Titanic, or is it like a symbology that you're showing me? Okay, it's a symbology. Okay. For a second there, I thought you had a past lifetime in Titanic because that's what they were showing me. Um, but in that movie, okay, hold on. I'm just gonna zone in. Okay, I'm gonna show you my pendulum for this. Um, show me yes. So my yes is clockwise movement, and show me no, please, masters. And it's a no. It's counterclockwise. Did mystical signatures have a past lifetime um, in Titanic? Was she there when it got wrecked? I'm getting a yes on it. So yeah, that's what they were showing me. You were there when Titanic got wrecked, or when it hit the iceberg, or how? Like, well, sorry, but it's a gift that you practice even during that time. Everyone was just hysterical and they were panicking, and you were too. I feel very scared right now. Ah, like the anxiety. I'm feeling the anxiety that you felt in that particular moment. But you calmed everyone down. You accepted your fate. able to escape before Titanic hit. Did she escape, Master? Okay. It's your ability that actually help people. Okay. She able to get on a lifeboat. You were able to get on a lifeboat. You didn't in that lifetime. It wasn't like the cause of the death, but you were there. It was because of your calm thinking. You directed people towards safety and towards the lifeboats, and you helped other people survive too. Unfortunately, for the other passengers, it wasn't the case. But for you, because of your calm, rational thinking, and don't get me wrong, you were scared as heck, but you were able to center yourself. You just breathed, and you're like, okay, this is what I need to do, and it was very powerful in that moment. Ah, I'm getting chills. But I hope that helps. Mystical signatures. It wasn't. It's not something that I expect. I expected to appear today on a reading, but that's what they were showing me: the Titanic, a shipwreck, and you were there guiding people because of that gift that you have, the ability to center yourself through breathing. Amazing. And I hope that helps mystical signatures. If you haven't recognized that it's a gift, it is, and it's a very powerful one. Mystical signatures is saying, I do that today. I direct people under pressure. I rode ambulance for a short period. Thank you. Amazing. You've been doing it. You've been trained to do this from that lifetime, mystical signatures. So thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you. It's an honor and a pleasure to do that. And Janet DC is saying, this is a fascinating question for Diane to read on. It really is. Like I said, I wasn't expecting something like that to appear on the reading today, but surprise. The Akashic Records has an amazing ability to surprise even me as a reader. Okay, next person. Next person is D Painless. Okay. What gift did D Painless bring with them on this lifetime? Is it because of the cat profile picture, Masters? No, it's an ability. D Painless, you communicate with animals. That's your gift. You're an animal communicator. If you haven't recognized that yet, I don't know if the cat in your profile picture is yours, but yeah, you telepathically communicate with that cat or with animals in general. It's not something that you do for every animal. That's what the Akashic Records masters are telling me. Uh, but you have that ability, especially with animals that are close to you, like your pets. But it's not just cats. I'm seeing birds. Whenever you see like birds near your house and you look at them, it's like you're also communicating with them. So it's not limited to a specific type of animal. You just telepathically connect and communicate with them. And you do it with so much ease. I don't know if you understand this, Deep Painless, but whenever telepathy or how telepathy works is that you understand the thought. It's not words that come through you, like the bird is saying la 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 or something, but it's thoughts. Like you understand immediately that, oh, this bird is hungry or this bird is curious. Grouse. Oh, I see. That's why they were showing me specific birds. Yeah, you understand their their thoughts. You understand their emotions sometimes even. And I'm asking, is it something that you do with people as well? And I'm getting a no. It's not that you don't have the ability to. It's just that when it's with people, it overwhelms you. Um, it overwhelms you. That's why you prefer animals. Is what I'm hearing from the masters. You just prefer animals because you feel like their soul is pure. That they don't have like heavy, heavy thoughts that might burden you. That's why you prefer animals. Can you show me a specific lifetimes where the painless exercise this gift fully? Okay, is this on Earth? Was this in Australia? I'm seeing an indigenous lifetime that you had in Australia. So you were an Aboriginal. You didn't settle in one place in that lifetime, is what I'm seeing. You would travel a lot. You would set up camps. And there was a time when you were sitting around with your family or with your tribe. And there was a pack of, I don't know this kind of animal, but it looks like a fox or a dingo. 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 And you were so scared that they would attack. But you tried to communicate with them. And then, okay. The message that you were telling them is that we mean you no harm. Please leave us be. And they left. They left because you sent out that message that you were trying to protect your family. And it was something that the pack of foxes or dingoes understood. So they left you. And it's just one of the many lifetimes where you had this gift. It's something that you carried with you for all your lifetimes, is what I'm seeing. Really? I hope that you recognize it, Deep Painless. It's an amazing gift. So I hope that helps. And thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you today. Ah, I want to highlight this. Jan is saying, I understand animals really well, but I think it's more body language than psychic communication. That's another gift. But yeah, uh, it's different because the way the Painless's gift is showing, or was shown in that vision, is that it's not the body language. They understood the thought. It's very telepathic, is what they were showing me. But this is very cool. So I'll do another round of readings. Again, if you haven't done it yet, please type in hashtag gift to enter the draw. Old Wind Walker. Aldwin Walker, congratulations, and please say hi in the chat. Nirvana Rising, congratulations, Nirvana Rising, and please say hi in the chat. Cindy Shay, congratulations, and please say hi in the chat. Lily, congratulations, Lily, and please say hi in the chat. And also, Venus, if you're here, please let me know if you'd like to get a mini reading as well. I'd love to do that for you today. So again, that's Old Wind Walker, Nirvana Rising, Cindy Shay, and Lily. Got you, Lily? So we're still waiting for Nirvana Rising. Okay, and I got you, Venus. So while we're waiting for Nirvana Rising, I'll start reading for Old Wind Walker. What gift does Old Wind Walker carry? Is this their past life? This was this on Earth? This belief machine. Was this wood? I recognize it. Wood. Wood turning. So it's more of crafts. Old Wind Walker, it's very interesting what they're showing me. You were wood turning. Like you had, it almost looked like a sphere. It's, I don't know if it's a craft or a hobby. Is this more of a hobby or a work that they used to do? You were a male in the lifetime that they're showing me. And your work was like carpentry. But you would it's not carpentry in the sense that you build houses. You're more focused on the details. Like you would carve patterns into wood that they would use as decoration or a part of decoration. You would make like spheres, and you know those balusters, are they called balusters? Uh, Parts of chairs that you have to turn and carve out of wood. That was a job that you had, and I said before, we're not reading into careers or jobs, but it was something that was melded into your gift. Like it's a part of your gift, so they couldn't separate it. You have the artistic ability to do that with wood in that lifetime that they are showing me. You were an innovator, and you still are. I don't know if you work with wood, if you carve, or if you sculpt uh, in this lifetime, but that's what they were showing me. It's more of carving out decorations. And they're telling me something. It doesn't just have to be practical. It also needs to be beautiful. That was what you were telling in that lifetime. because you would make like parts of chairs. You didn't make the chair itself. You're like a supplier to the person making chairs. But you would work on wood. You would turn wood. Woodwind Walker is saying, nope, might need to try. It doesn't have to be wood in this lifetime, but they're telling me you have the ability to innovate and focus on the small details. It's that gift of focusing on the details that made you really good at that job because it's fine. The way you carve like flowers and butterflies into wood, you needed a fine eye for details for that. And you had that gift. You own that gift in that lifetime. But I hope that helps in Old Wind Walker. And yeah, if this interests you, if this sparks something in you and you don't know it yet, you might want to try it because it was so cool the way that they were showing it to me. It's amazing. But yeah, I hope that helps. And thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you. I'm still not seeing a message from Nirvana Rising. So, Nirvana Rising, if you're here, please say hi in the chat. Next up, we have Cindy Shay. What gift did Sherry bring into this lifetime? Musician. Tempo. Tempo. Not necessarily music. But did she have a past lifetime as a musician? As a composer? How about lyricist? Not lyrics, but composing. This is so cool. Cindy, I had to put my foot down. Oops. And I before I realized that my foot was tapping at a beat. And I'm like, what is happening? You had a past lifetime where you composed songs. I don't think it's something that you did for a career, but it was something that you did out of like a hobby. It was, it brought you joy. Is why you did it. You would hum tunes. I asked if you were playing a musical instrument, and they're telling me no. You didn't play. You didn't exactly play, but you would hum tunes along to the beat. You have rhythm, is what they're telling me. So it's not just like humming tunes or making tunes. You also, I don't know, do you dance in this lifetime? Cindy, because they're telling me that you have rhythm, or you have rhythm, or that you can follow the beat very well. Like if I give you a tempo, you can hum a tune to it, or you can dance to it. That's what that's. Can you show me a past lifetime where Cindy used this gift, please? Was this on Earth? Not Apollonia? Not Apollonia. Do I know where this is? Okay, show me, please. Maya, or was this in Maya or in Alcyone? Was she a drummer? You would drum. You did play something musical, but it was a very long time ago. It wasn't on Earth. It was in Pleiades, in one of the star systems there, in Alcyone. And Alcyone is a very musical. It's a very musical star system. Cindy is saying, when I was young, I used to make up songs. In the past lifetime that they're showing me that you had in Alcyone, you had like a drum, and you would like beat the drum. So you have a good rhythm. That's something that you practiced. And it's not just something that you did out of like a hobby passion, or that. You did it for the vibration. Because drumming has rhythm. It has vibration. I don't know if that makes sense to you. Cindy is saying, I love drums. Yeah, it's a gift that you have. You have the ability to like match the tempo and create songs with that, or hum tunes to it. It's amazing. It's very, it feels very meditative to me when I was seeing that vision. Like all you needed to do that was anchor. If mystical signatures had breathe, or breathing as an anchor, it was yours. It's that steady rhythm of the beat of the drum. That was very meditative for you. I hope that helps. It's very cool. I can't express all of it in words, but I hope you realize how cool your gift is, Cindy. Thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you, and really, I hope that helps. Cindy is saying, yes, it makes a lot of sense. Ah, thank goodness. It doesn't always make sense for readers, but I'm glad it makes sense for you, Cindy. Next up, we have Lily. Okay. What gift did Lily bring with them into this lifetime? More about wildlife or connecting with them, understanding them, but it's not necessarily animal communication. It is. Yeah. So, Lily, hello. What they were showing me is similar to the Painless's gift of animal communication. The way they were showing it to me, you did it with wildlife. Like I'm seeing a past lifetime that you had, it looks to me in Africa, and you would take care of wildlife. Like I'm very scared of snakes, but I'm seeing snakes, and wild bunnies. Okay. And for some reason, I couldn't say it. I couldn't say it live, but I was seeing hunters. These animals were being hunted. And I was worried that you were one of the hunters, to be honest. But they corrected me. They were like, no, she wasn't one of the hunters. She saved wildlife from the hunters. I don't know if you love animals in this lifetime, Lily. Let me know. But you saved those animals. Like you would catch some of them just so the hunters wouldn't be able to kill them because you have respect for the animals. Or is it more of a gift of being protective? If this isn't a sign to do that, Lily, I don't know what else is. Because what I'm seeing is that it's not just a gift of animal communication, it's a gift of protecting those that are important to you. You were very protective of those animals. You loved wildlife in that particular lifetime. Like you would catch and release so that just so that the hunters wouldn't be able to catch them. I'm not seeing the snakes, thankfully. But I was seeing you doing it for the smaller animals, like some birds and some yeah, bunnies. They look like bunnies to me. So bunnies, and you would save them because you knew that if you didn't, other people are going to kill them. But yeah, this is the gift that you have. It's a mix of animal communication and the ability to protect, or the having the heart to protect wildlife. So it's a very beautiful gift that you have, Lily. And Lily is saying, "Yes, I do love them." This is amazing confirmation. I feel a strong pull to work with the foundation when I can get the chance. I hope that you get to do it, Lily. This might be something that you have been preparing for lifetimes. Because, yeah, I'm seeing it in a past lifetime as well. Yeah, I'm asking if this is something that you've done aside from that lifetime that they're showing me, and I'm getting a yes. So this is something that you've been doing for quite a while in different lifetimes, Lily. Uh, I'm getting chills. Lily is saying, "Oh, I love this. This was a really big validation for me, Diane. Just thought my heart is breaking every day, and I'd have to live with it. I'm sorry to hear that, but yeah, I'm glad that you got that validation, Lily. And thank you for letting me do this reading for you. And I'm not seeing um, Nirvana Rising, a chat from Nirvana Rising. So I'm going to read for Venus. Hi, Venus. Okay. What gift did Venus bring with her in this lifetime, Masters? How does she express that, the information that she gets? Can you show me specific ways she uses that information? It's channeling. Venus, what I was seeing, they're showing it to me initially in energy. Like you're a channeler. I don't know if you know this yet, but you channel. And the way they were showing it to me was through colors. Like you would receive information from your crown chakra. Like I'm seeing color entering through your crown chakra. And then you get intuitive hits. You get intuitive hits. It might be all the time, even. But just messages, right? It's not. Is it messages? She's also a messenger. I'm asking them the role that you have, or one of the missions that you have, if it's being a messenger. And they're like, yeah, she's a messenger. So you get channeled information that you share with other people. It might not look like, how I'm doing through the Akashic Records or through card readings, but they're telling me that the channeled information that you have, you share it with other people as well through messages. Like whenever someone approaches you with a problem, you know exactly what to say to make them feel comfortable. That's how they are showing it to me. You don't need cards to do that. You just know what to say intuitively. Like you don't even need to think hard about it. Yes, intuitive hits. Yeah, but I think if you wanted to, you can do what I'm doing. Maybe even better than how I'm doing it, or different. But yeah, you're channeling. Okay, how did she use this in her past lifetimes? Can you show? I'm seeing a past lifetime that you had as a woman. I can't pinpoint specifically where this was, but it was you were wearing a tunic, so it must have been at least 1,000 years old, 1,000 years ago, rather. Like you were in your teens in that lifetime, and you were being invaded, or you were about to be invaded, and you had this sinking feeling in your stomach, like something wrong is going to happen, and you were telling it to your father, to your mother, and you had a little brother as well. You're saying we need to leave this place, this settlement, this camp, and move somewhere. And you were with a specific group of people, you were with the tribe. You were telling this to everyone, we need to leave right now. And people were asking you, why? It's perfectly safe here. There's no reason for us to leave. They didn't listen to you because you were a woman, unfortunately, and you were very young. Like I'm seeing 17 or 18 years old, maybe even younger than that. Who was she able to convince? The brother? You still had that sinking feeling with you. So what you did, you took your brother. You gave them the excuse that you're just going to forage for food, foraging. And so you did. You took your brother with you, and then you foraged for what looks to me like berries. And when you came home, everything was in fire. Like you weren't able to go home exactly. You saw it from a distance that everything was on fire, that they were invaded. Like your village was pillaged. And you're like, this is what that sinking feeling was. You didn't know exactly what was going to happen, but you just felt like there was something that's going to happen. That's how this gift has manifested in the past, or that's how you use this gift in the past. You don't exactly understand what those intuitive hits mean, but you get the feeling, this nagging feeling that, okay, something is wrong. Or in other cases, something might be right. But in that lifetime that they were showing me, you and your brother were able to survive. You weren't able to save your mother and father or your village, but you were able to save a brother. That brother that you saved is with you in this lifetime, but not as family. It's a male friend, is what they're telling me. Male friend. I don't know if you have any besties who are male, but yeah, um, it was a brother that you had in a past lifetime, a bestie male. Ah, but I hope that helps, Venus. It's a very amazing gift. Sometimes it can be scary, but in general. Oh, if you know who it is, yeah, that's him. Because I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills, like on my legs. But I hope that helps. Yeah, I'm very glad. Thank you as well, Venus. And yeah, I'm glad it helps. Last call for Nirvana Rising. Thank you so much, Leah. And yeah, if you'd like to book an appointment with me, email me. My email is in the description. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I didn't expect a lot of the things that came through. I'm also I'm also surprised with the visions that I saw. As always, spirit has an ability to surprise even the reader itself. So yeah, I'm very grateful to share this space with you, everyone, today. Thank you for being here. Um, I hope these readings reminded everyone, whether you're watching live or, oops, sorry, through the replay, that your greatest gift may not be something that you have to chase. It's something that you have been carrying all along. Because the readings, usually, it makes sense for the people. It's very surprising, but it's like, hey, I knew I had this gift. I just didn't realize that it was a gift. So perhaps today's message or messages affirmed something that you've always sensed about yourself. Or perhaps it has planted a small seed that will continue to grow in days ahead. So I'd love to hear from you in the comments, especially if you're watching the replay. What gift resonated with you the most? And how do you see it showing in your life? Your story might be exactly what someone else's or someone else needs to hear today, especially for the people who were drawn. It might be something that other people might need to hear today. So thank you for letting me read for you. And if this reading spoke to your heart, I'd be grateful for you to like it, share it if you feel like it, um, because it might be helpful for someone who could use that reminder that they too came into this world with something beautiful to offer, and they just haven't realized it yet. Um, and if you're new here, welcome to Soul Cloud family. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that yet, so we can continue exploring the wisdom of the Akashic Records together. So, I'm just going to close the records before I forget. Sometimes I do, but I do it afterwards. Don't worry. So let's take one deep centering breath. I would like to close by thanking the masters, teachers, and loved ones for their love and compassion. I would like to close by thanking the Akashic Records masters for their point of view. And I would like to close by thanking the divine source for all the knowledge and healing. The records are now closed, amen. The records are now closed, amen. The records are now closed, amen. Your energy stays with you, and my energy stays with me. So, thank you, everyone. Until next time, may you trust your soul, remember your gift, and let your light shine in ways that only you can. Take care, and until then, stay curious about the soul.